Belize is currently experiencing a man shortage. We need more men to come to Belize. We have a lot of women here. The ratio is currently 4 to 1 man. To be honest with you, sometimes it's 12 to 1 man here in Belize. If you are looking for a wife, somebody beautiful or somebody to just have fun with, please come here to Belize. Enough woman there.
Hey, what up? This is your boy, the Solo Traveler, ORD. Thanks again for checking out another one of my videos. Of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell while you're right here. Appreciate all the support and all the love. So I'm back with another video review. This time, I'm actually going to go do a video review on the DailyRapUpCrew, as well as I have 2 other videos I want to incorporate within this entire video. So without further ado, let's jump into the video and let's review this.
What is something that you hear from the opposite sex that you think is holding them back from building a healthy relationship? Would you elaborate on this one real quick?
Okay, so I hear a lot of women saying that, you know, they want a man that has to have twice their income. You know, so I mean, their expectations and standards might be a little bit too high. I also hear women say, you know, a man has to be 6 feet. So, you know, that could be a reason that could be preventing them from getting a healthy relationship. Also, that men don't communicate and that men only want sex. So there's a lot of things that I may hear from women that may be blocking their blessings.
Sounds about right.
So what are some things I hear from men that y'all feel like, that's a bit unrealistic? You got to be more realistic. Like, you know, do y'all look at things like that?
I mean, I don't look at things like that, but from what my bros have told me, they definitely do have a little bit of an unrealistic expectation of women, because 9 times out of 10, which I feel like this is a very large rhetoric with a lot of men, is that they want a woman that is going to be, this is a very controversial word, submissive.
Only controversial for women.
Submissive, but when they describe what submissive is, they describe a slave, a woman who is just going to be at home taking care of the kids.
That's false.
Cooking for them, cleaning for them, bending at every which and way that they want. And I just feel like that's very unrealistic.
I find it funny that they love to say that that's a slave for a woman to clean up the house and take care of the family. Now that is considered as a slave position. But the man who has to go out there and work and get the money, bring the banking home and take care of all of that stuff and take care of the house as far as repairs and things of that nature, has to be the head of the household, and he's not being slaved. And I've said this before, within this culture of United States, if she decides that she want to get a divorce, she could get a divorce after being at home, you know, taking care of the house and so forth, and she will be rewarded with money, and he will be in debt, enslaved to her, at least for 18 years if they have a child, or even more, how many kids they have. Then also there could be spousal support that he would have to pay. So I'm sorry, women saying that, you know, it's a slave job of doing what they would actually normally do if they were by themselves anyways, that doesn't make any sense. I guess most of these women, their houses are dirty. I don't know.
You sure that's them describing as a slave, or that's what y'all automatically jump to, is that it's a slave?
No, I mean,
every time we have this show, the moment we say submissive, it automatically, I'm not nobody's slave, I'm not gonna be no slave. It's the women that jump to that conclusion.
The only reason why women, I feel like, may potentially jump to that conclusion, and I use quotation marks very heavily, is because the actual definition of submission, to submit, is actually to allow somebody to have power over you, to actually put you in a position where you are doing something specifically for them or at their will. So yeah, when you think of that word, it's like, I'm not submitting, I'll be cooperative, I'll even like be
cooperative is being submissive.
I don't freaking know right now, but cooperative. I'll work with you, but I'm not gonna just do anything that you want me to do because I'm your woman.
What I also find funny is that, you know, whenever they use this as their argument, men actually submit. Men submit, especially if they're in the army. They submit to their commander. Men submit to their bosses. Men submit to their jobs. Men also submit to their wives whenever they need things. So they feel as though that they should not submit, but men should submit. This is the modern woman.
That's kind of
But
crazy.
you do understand the meaning is not for you to be a slave. And for those guys, are they saying, hey, well, if this is what I'm expecting from a woman, to cook and clean, if I'm providing and protecting, I'm doing all the other stuff that, you know, makes her day, or make my day a little bit less stressed, she should be doing that if she doesn't have to work. Correct? Or
I feel like as a man, like as a woman and a man, we both have gender roles, regardless of what's in today's society. A man, in my opinion, a man should be providing and protecting. But
Okay.
as a woman, I'm also going to take care of my man in the ways where
Submitting to your role.
should, as a nurturer. That's what women are. But at the same time, there will be situations where if I cannot cook and clean, you can come in to play and cook and clean as well.
I feel like,
and if a man at the time cannot provide financially, especially, a woman probably needs to step up in that relationship and then provide.
So this is what it's come down to, you guys having an agreement at the start of your relationship. A lot of women, they like to go with the flow. And a lot of men, you guys, you got to make sure that you come into the door and let them know your expectations and how things are going to be. Because as you can see with these women, they will go from one thing to another. And they will make it so that everything will benefit them, no matter what. And this is why I say, you know what? Get your passports. Go find women other places. You know, because they are built, they are trained. I don't mean trained by being, you know, like mindless. Like, they are grown to be women, to be these type of women that will take care of domestic duties and so forth.
But that doesn't mean that it's left in her hands
Absolutely.
solely.
Absolutely.
Like, if I'm providing for you at this specific moment, there has to be something else that you're adding to my life, or you're contributing. You're not just going to sit there and be like, oh, well, she's taking care of me, she's going to cook for me, she's going to provide.
It takes two.
I think it should
Definitely.
just be a very...
But why do you look at it as like I'm a slave for my man? Like, why are you not like, this is something you want to naturally do for your family? Like, you of course, why would you not want to make a meal for your family or your husband? Like, you know, why does it have to be looked at as why I'm a slave? Like,
for me, I think I want a partner. So anything that we do it together. So if you're hungry and I'm hungry, maybe I'm copping the food and you're getting the food. It's not going to be, okay, well, you're the woman, so it's your job to cook every day. I work 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. I'm tired. Maybe you're not at work 9 to 5. Maybe you got a different position, but we could swap roles. We don't have to be, okay, because society said I have to be the cook and the cleaner, that you cannot cook and clean when you're very capable.
Bruh. She wants a 50-50, but she wants a 70-30. Make that make sense. So you can sit here and say that you want him to do all that stuff to help you out with all the duties what was traditionally for women, but are you doing the stuff to help him out that was traditionally for men? These women, they want to take the easy route. They want to do less. They want to go and work these easy jobs, come home and do less work, while having a man do his hard work, you know, blue collar work, you know, coming home tired and still help out with the household, because she doesn't want to do any of that work after she gets off of her, you know, easy data entry, whatever type of job. Come on. I mean, most of the women are doing those type of easy jobs, and they want the men to come and do everything else for them. This is why I say, yo, look at your options.
I don't see why that's a thing.
So you providing as well.
Yeah, I think that people, and I think relationships should be, and I don't agree with the 50-50, but I think there should be partnership. When you're up, I'm up. When you're down, I lift you back up, and vice versa. That's how I think it's supposed to be.
Sounds good, but
50-50. It could be 70-30. Sometimes it could be 100-0. You never know what the situation
70-30.
And I feel like, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
To go off what she said, I feel like with the right partner, if you are understanding of their situation, then you're going to be able to come in and like help add to get them back to 100, and they should be doing the same for you. I don't think it should ever be a thing where it's like, oh, well, I'm expecting this from you, because I feel like an expectation ultimately is just going to lead you to feeling as if you're either one,
what?
You're going to resent them at some point because they're constantly having this expectation of you, or two, you're going to feel as though you don't want to do it because, like, why are you expecting this of me? Allow me to be that for you. Like, allow me that space to.
So why doesn't a man ever?
Wow, they say such the darndest thing. I mean, come on now. You're supposed to come into every relationship with expectations so that the relationship will flow right. This is what causes chaos in relationships, because they don't want to have expectations of what are the roles in each relationship. They want to go as they flow so that they could control the relationship. Brothers, start looking elsewhere. Let's look at the next video. So this is the counter on what those three women was talking about.
You know, it baffles me the amount of women that are like, I would never let my husband tell me what to do. I'm not his child. And these same women, they'll go to work. Their boss says, hey, I need you to turn this in by 5 p.m. They say, yes, sir. The HR manager says, hey, I need you to stop saying this to your employees. They say, okay. The trash man says, I need you to put your trash cans beside the road on Wednesday mornings. They say, okay, and they do it. The speed limit sign says, don't go past 65. Guess what? They don't go past 65. The nurse says, hey, you have this condition. I need you to take this medicine. They say, okay. Their single friend will say, girl, you don't need to do this for your husband. You need to tell him this, this, and this. And they say, I can trust you. You're the expert. Literally everybody else in the world will tell them, jump. And they say how high, and they do it. But when your husband, who has a covenant with God to protect and provide for you, tells you, hey, I don't think you should do this. Yes, you should do this. No, you should not do this. It's a problem and you're oppressed.
It's too much. It is too much. So let's look at the next video. And I'm going to end it with this video. So with this video, as I say, I'm going to end it with this. So if you're not happy with what's really going on in the States, like I said, look at your options. Check this out.
Belize is currently experiencing a man shortage. We need more men to come to Belize. We have a lot of women here. The ratio is currently 4 to 1 man. To be honest with you, sometimes it's 12 to 1 man here in Belize. If you are looking for a wife, somebody beautiful or somebody to just have fun with, please come here to Belize. Enough woman there. Ow.
That's right. So last thing I'm gonna say, that if you decide to go to Belize, make sure you look up all the information, make sure that you get all the facts, and make sure that you're safe while you go out there. Well, this is your boy, the Solo Traveler ORD. Thanks again for checking out the video. Of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I'm out.